Hey, look, is this a good angle? I've got you guys in a little handheld device here. Works enough for me. So, little update. I didn't record yesterday's workout. Oh, God, there's the pre-workout. Oh, God, I almost threw up. Woo, that was close. Woo, shit. Blah. Anyways, yesterday I did not record the workout just because, one, I wanted to get caught up with all the footage. I don't know if you guys have noticed, but I was doing like, I would exercise a day and then wait until the next day to post it. And I kind of want to get in line just because it takes up a lot of room and a lot of data on my phone. So just a little bit of an easier process with that. But it was just an arm day yesterday. You guys know how that goes. We kept it pretty simple. I recorded some content for the TikTok and Instagram and stuff like that. So nothing crazy. I'm trying to remember what I did. I don't remember. I don't remember. I think I want to say it was like 5 or 6 different exercises, but you guys know how the arm day goes. We were doing a lot of the similar stuff there for a little bit, but there's a few different exercises I'm trying to like incorporate just to switch things up as far as the vlogs go. As far as my mindset goes, as long as it's a tricep exercise or a bicep exercise, I don't think about it too roughly. But I do like having fun with the exercises and diversifying it a little bit. So anyways, today is a leg day. So as far as what we're doing today, I think we are going to go ahead and do some reverse lunges. I need to get some more lunges in for sure. And I think we've just been hammering down on squat. So doing that instead of squat today, I think is going to be a good idea. And yeah, I mean, that's the main plan. Nothing crazy. We might go ahead and do step ups too. I don't know. Maybe we'll do some unilateral stuff today. Not going to try and get too complicated with it because I still got to do my 25-30 minutes of cardio at the end because I didn't do morning cardio because it's Sunday. Which, I could figure out a way of like incorporating that, which really would be a good idea for me to maybe I'll do like nightly cardio. I don't know. I'm still trying to play around with that idea in my head because here's what I'm trying to think of. I really want to start incorporating like yoga days because I know that would be good overall for more muscle building because I do need to give my body like a break. And that's just been shown, C-Bum talks about it a lot. Other bodybuilders have talked about it a lot, like actually giving yourself that quote unquote, I do active rest. I'm not going to do a full rest day. I'm really big on mindset and I don't like doing that shit. It throws me out of my whack and I like routine. So doing yoga instead, I'm thinking about it for the bulk, but maybe like designating like I don't know, maybe a Saturday workout to doing something. Because I have no problem with working out on Sunday. Sunday's like the beginning of my week. I feel pretty fresh. But on Saturdays, dude, my mindset's really weird. I'm for sure in that Saturday mindset just because usually I wake up and go out the door to do morning cardio. I don't do that on Saturday or Sunday. But on Sunday, my mindset's just a little bit different because I'm getting ready for the week. So I don't know. Something I'm trying to think of, something I've been playing around with a lot is just like mindset stuff. When you're trying to grow a business and you're doing this kind of stuff and you're trying to, I'm doing like 3 different jobs at once. I'm like a content creator. I'm my own filmographer. I edit all my own stuff. I run my own business. I take care of my own nutrition and my own workouts. It's a lot. So working on mindset to try and fit all of this in is big, and something that's been getting me a lot is I've been gaming way too fucking much. It's mainly at night, like usually after like 7 p.m., which is fine. I give myself a hard time, but again, guys, if you're doing as much as I'm doing, you gotta cut some fucking stuff out. And I'm doing too much Fortnite, bro. I literally got I got a victory royale before I got here, and it was such a good one. I got like 11 eliminations. Anyways, I gotta quit doing that shit. Not that I'm going to completely quit gaming or anything, because I think it's just a huge part of me and a stress reliever for me, but I've got to moderate it. Like, I have to. It's something I just really have to put my foot down with. And so, I don't know, something I've been thinking about is like getting a timer to help me like time off stuff. So I'm like really working on being efficient with my work and being efficient, for example, in the gym. So I need to be, I think the 45-second rest thing is something I need to stick to a little bit more. I was doing like 2-minute breaks because we were really just trying to lift heavy there. Which I don't know, we might go there again too, but it's a week from Christmas, 2 weeks till the end of the cut. Got to get pretty serious. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I had a pretty high calorie day last night too, and Friday. I say high calorie. It wasn't like a full on crazy like my usual cheat meals are. So I feel better about that. I worked out on both days. So I'm not hammering myself down on that, but I probably shouldn't have done it. That being said, if I can push myself out to not doing anything like that, like staying under 3,000 calories for sure, because I probably got like 4,000 calories on both days, which if I'm in 3,000 calories, I know it's roughly a burning phase for me, just because I am doing 2-a-days and stuff like that, plus I'm 220, 215 maybe actually, because I remember last time I weighed out, I was 215, which was Friday. So yeah, still, it's a decent amount of weight when you're doing 2-a-days. You just burn a lot of calories. So I would like to say around 2,800 until Christmas, which is a week. It's actually 8 days from today. So if I can do that, I have a pretty decent cheat day on Christmas, which I plan on doing what I did yesterday. And it's like a 4,000, 4,500 calorie day, still working out, probably still doing a 2-a-day that day because it will be on a Monday. So yeah, man, no days off with that kind of shit. Really getting my mindset right with that. And I'm feeling good. Like I said, I don't feel like it's done too bad to me. I think it's going to be really good for the lift as far as those calories go. But we'll just have to wait and see. And, like I said, the bulk's coming up. So we're going to have to start shifting the way we're doing stuff. So I'll keep you guys up to date. I'm going to do some game planning tonight, including for the beginning of these vlogs, because I'm tired of doing this like whole sitting in my car thing. It's not interesting for anybody. So we're going to come up with a game plan for the, pre and post workout talks. But let's get inside, get warmed up, and hit some lunges. We're feeling pretty warmed up with these. I don't know how heavy we'll go today, but we're going 12 reps, 6 on each side. Make it pretty simple. As far as like what else we have on the agenda, I do have, I think, glute bridges or hip thrusters, whatever you want to call them. But those do need to be in the mix. I need to work on that for my anterior pelvic tilt. I definitely, it's something I'm going to be throwing in a lot more. We did that at the beginning. We kind of fell off of those. That paired with the lower ab work, I think it's going to help do us some good. And then I do think step ups should be on the table too, because we didn't do those last time. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Let's get this first set done. Or really, this will be set number 3, but you know what I mean. Man, I've been keeping my head down for a lot of these exercises. I'm noticing a lot more benefit. Or at least a lot more poise. I think it's because I'm able to stretch, or not stretch, but contract my traps a little bit easier. I believe one more. Okay. Whew. And the plan is do 3 more sets of this, so 7 sets total. I know it's weird, but works for me. Again, keep the rest relatively short. I think it's been about a minute. Good enough. Main thing I just got to get in my mind is it doesn't matter what weight we're using, it just needs to suck. I mean, that's just, when it comes down to bodybuilding, that's the basis of all of it. Well, I say that, you know what I mean. Not just sucking, being heavy, but feeling a lot of popping. Oh man, gotta have a little bit more control. Okay. Whew. Yeah, I definitely got to throw these in more. It's kicking my butt. Whew. All right, let's throw in some 25s. That was right after we got done doing the intro to the vlog. I walked out of my car and saw that I had left my, or at least it fell out of my bag, freaking hoodie, my Naruto hoodie. was sitting there sopping wet because it's been raining all night. So I was sitting there all day. I was pissed. But I got that shit in the back of my truck, bro. I'm taking that back home. It's a good ass hoodie. Better believe I am. Oh, don't throw up. Okay. I did eat a rather large meal before this, so bear with me. Damn. Ooh, 4 more. One more. Whew. Oh, it's the balance more than anything. Oh, all right. I do think I could slap a 10 on each side for this last set. Whew. Oh, finish this up. Come on, bud. Oh, I'm gonna get this a little bit actually higher on my neck. Ooh, that's heavy. Oh man. Ooh. Was that 9? We'll go with 9. I have no idea. One more. Oh my God. That one got the glutes real good. Hey, look, I know we said we were going to do 4 of these, but I think I need to push it a little bit more, so I'm going to do 1 more set at this weight. All right. We're not going to injure ourselves doing these fucking things. Oh, shit. Let me pop some weight off. We'll do 6 more. Okay. I got it. Whew. Oh, God. 1 more in each. Come on. One more. All right. Woo. I think I can officially say I put in some fucking work on this. Whew. I'm happy with that. God damn. Okay. I think next, step ups are not even on my list right now. They sound terrible. So, what I'm gonna do, guys, get me. I feel the heat. So I'm gonna go ahead and do some, get the leg extensions, leg curls out of the way. Then I think we're gonna go ahead and do the glute raises next. This superset is about to be atrocious. So I've already gotten in leg extensions, leg curls. Legs are feeling pretty burnt. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna do squats with the calf machine, which it goes pretty low. Honestly, this is more like a, almost like a machine front squat, honestly. And then what I like to do with this thing is do weighted sissy squats, because sissy squat you can do with like anything off to the side. Like honestly, if I wanted to, I could just hold on to this and just kind of pop those out right there. But with this thing, I can actually do them weighted, and they get so intense, dude. I'm not gonna put any weight on it. I'm literally gonna do a set of the squats for 10, pop these off and do a set of 10 with the sissy squats. But that being said, dude, this is gonna tear me up. All right. The squats really aren't that bad. I was just using it to kind of gauge, and honestly, I feel good control just because I can keep my hands out here. It does help me keep my chest up a little bit better. And so here, boom, down, and up. And that's really good for keeping that constant tension. Honestly, I do like it for that reason. And then what I'm gonna do, pop these off real quick, and then I'll pop in there again and do 10 sissy squats. So we'll do this for 3 more sets. Well, including this one. We'll pop it in there, pull it back, bada bing, bada boom, and then sissy squats. Oof. Oof. Yeah, that's god awful. Bleh. And since I've doing these, I don't know if I'm gonna hit the glute machine. I mean, maybe next time. But I feel like I've been hammering my glutes today, for real. That didn't come out right. I feel like I've been, you know what? We're just gonna leave it at that. Anyways, moving on. After these, instead of that, I think I'm gonna do some leg presses and then throw in some calf raises with that. Since we're already there. Oh man, okay. I'm trying to hype myself up for this shit. It's when we get to the sissy squats, that's when shit really hits the fan. Okay. But what I do like about this is it's almost like I'm doing a squat, but I can concentrate on pushing my knees back. You know what I mean? Like most of the time when I'm squatting, I'm focusing on stabilizing a little bit more. Stabilization is taken care of with this thing. From here, I'm just focusing on like, from here, push my knees back. And that's gonna help me squeeze my adductors, my hamstrings, my glutes. And honestly, for that anterior pelvic tilt, I think that's what I need. I think I need to lean forward a little bit more though. Keep my head forward. Honestly, what if I do it like this? Oh dude, that's a game changer. Okay. Woo. Yeah, that's plenty of weight, dude. Any more and I might not be able to keep the tension. I'm just liking the tension of keeping right there. Whew. It's a good workout so far. Whew. Okay. Oh my God. Yeah, that's starting to fuck me up. All right, let me get my head forward for these two. See what happens. Make sure I don't fucking hit myself right here. God, I feel uneven. want to go ahead and knock these out. So, good Lord, let's just do it. Let's just do it. Get through it. And then, yeah, I think leg press for like 4 or 5 sets. Superset with like maybe some, like leg, you know what we might do? We might do some high volume leg press, superset with some of those calf raises. Keep it at the same weight. If it's high enough volume, you know, for a little burnout, why not? Okay. Okay. Tighten my feet. Okay. Oh, I'm starting to feel it. I'm also just now remembering, it's like, damn, this workout feeling more energetic than usual. I had high calories last night, no wonder. Of course I do. That was a little bit louder than I thought. I think I scared everyone. I'm sorry, everyone. They don't hear me, but y'all can. Y'all know I'm sorry. I'm sorry, I'm getting a little delirious. That was weird. Oh my God. Well, I'm definitely done with these for about a week and a half. Oh, sit down. Fuck my life right now. Oh my God, I don't know if y'all can see me. I don't care. Fuck. That was good. Nice and saucy. Well, let's go ahead. I'm gonna go ahead and recover for a second. Oh my God. Oh my God. Okay. Well, hello, Mr. Pad. Well, we'll see you guys in the leg press. I'm gonna take a second to breathe. All right, last leg exercise of the day. But I still have abs. I still got at least 20 to 25 minutes of stair climber, which I didn't really put that in perspective until just now, but fun. But anyways, I think what we're gonna do for abs is some starfish crunches. I haven't actually done those in a few weeks, so it'd be a good, easy one to hit. Not to mention, I do plan on I just thought about this. After these, if I can remember to, I'm gonna hit some good mornings like I told you guys I was going to the other day with just like 45 pounds. But that's an area I wanna work on. Plus, good mornings kind of works your hamstrings. It's more of a lower back exercise, but kind of works your hamstrings. So we're gonna use it as an excuse to hit it on a leg day. But really, it's a core exercise. So, again, guys, I can't express how much putting my head forward on my exercises has just increased my stabilization, which is everything I've done. I thought it was just gonna be my chest, because obviously the traps, you know, engage, they stabilize the chest, but I've been doing it with my leg exercises too. Dude, game freaking, and my arm exercises, all of them have been, so I'm starting to realize, like, keeping that head forward for that trap stabilization, like, for a long time I was like, oh, I don't want to crank my neck or anything, but honestly, guys, as long as you work on your flexibility, mobility, do some yoga for your neck, I think you're going to be fine, man. I think it's actually going to help keep you safer, believe it or not. Anyways, I digress. So if you guys can see, I'm still keeping my shoulders back, but I'm keeping my chin tucked to stabilize those traps. And I'm probably going to get in 15 to 20. You know, really right here, I'm not trying to do too much. I mean, I'm burning out, I guess you could say, but really, more than anything, just getting used to stabilizing everything with my traps. That's what I've been really focusing on, just to get used to it, because I do feel it better, and I do feel like I can control and squeeze my muscles more. We're gonna say that's good. I have no idea how many that was. It's somewhere between 15 and 20, and then we'll definitely get 20 of these. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. They're burning pretty good. Oh, fairly happy. That's set number 2. We got 2 more to go. Probably 4 sets total. Whew, not a bad leg day. I want to say we've only been here for about an hour and a half. Maybe an hour. Maybe an hour and a half. But I can't tell because the clocks are off and it says 7:20, and I know that's not right. Because I left my house at 1. I also got to put on that freaking shredding gel when I get home. I keep forgetting. I forgot to do that today. Whew. I'm not going to do that with you guys every time. Rubbing my body with lotion on camera is kind of strange. Kind of sus, dude. So how about no? I know you gay followers of mine, and I've got plenty, trust me. They message me, which is nothing wrong with it. I don't care if you're gay or anything. Do not get me wrong on that. I do not care at all. I have plenty of gay clients, right? But some of you guys get fucking way too comfortable in the chat. Way too comfortable in my comments. Way too comfortable in my DMs. Just say I've had to block some people. Haven't really had to block any females. I have had to. I'll say that there, but I have had to. But like only like 1 compared to like 10 dudes, 15 dudes. The span of this year, you know? And you have to do something pretty wild for me to block you. Like I'll usually, like if you guys are just, if you're complimenting me, you know, and you're being nice and you're not being super weird about it, I'll be like, thank you, I appreciate that. But like, you guys start sending me dick pics, I'm out, dude. That's not what this, I don't know why. That's how egotistical people are, man. They really think I'm posting this for clout. Like, dude, believe it or not everyone gives a fuck about clout. I've literally had a dude tell me that, by the way, too. He said he liked my thirst traps. They're not thirst traps. I'm trying to help people lose fat, dude. I used to be a fat kid. I want to help people lose fat. That's one thing I do feel like I need to tell any of you guys who are getting into this for, you know, maybe like, let's say, physical appearance. You just want to look sexier without a shirt on. That's great. That's fantastic. But I just hope you understand the females aren't going to give a shit about that. They never have. Right? I thought the same thing. Right? One of my main motivations when I first started, I was 300 pounds in high school, was taking this girl to prom. Right? And suffice it to say, I don't talk to that girl anymore. Like ever. Like literally that was the last year I ever talked to that girl. And so I'm just saying, like, don't get caught up in the, you know, the looks of all this. Like, no, obviously bodybuilding's one thing because the looks of it is the sport. But like, I hope you guys understand that it's going to be mostly guys that like the results you get. Very few women. Women will admire it and they'll be like, oh, he knows what he's talking about with training. And they'll pat you on the back for working hard. But do they find it super, super attractive? I'm sure some do. Do most of them? Not from my experience. It's just one of those things I think a lot of guys got wrong. Is I think there's a lot of guys, because I was like this. I think there's a lot of guys who suffer from like self-confidence and, you know, struggling to, for example, talk to women, or they struggle with rejection, right? It wasn't just for me. It wasn't just like talking to women. It was rejection in general. Like I was scared to ask questions because I was afraid of being wrong, right? Like in class. So like, I think a lot of that is based off of this idea of like, you have to be this certain, or like, you know, you have to have this certain personality, or you have to be this certain type of person. What am I doing? But it's not furthest from the truth. It's just like you got to start acting the way you need to be acting for the goals you want. You know what I mean? Like, confidence doesn't come magically. You weren't born with confidence. Confidence comes after repetitions, doing the same thing over and over and over and over again until you fucking know for a fact that you know more than most people about this field. That's what confidence is. Because you know that you do more of this than most people, right? I'm confident in fitness. I'm confident in fat loss because not just because I'm in the gym right now, but because I've literally helped myself and hundreds on thousands of people burn body fat. I've done repetitions after repetitions after repetitions. That's why I'm confident. You know, and another thing is like confidence isn't like a, I know I'm going on a rant here, but it's something that I've definitely thought about. But confidence isn't like it isn't a broad thing, right? You don't just have confidence. You have confidence in a particular thing, right? Like for me, I'm very confident fat loss, being a fat loss coach, fitness, right? I'm very confident. I'm in the gym right now recording myself talk about it, right? I'm confident about it. I'm not very confident in my knitting skills because I've never knitted before, right? That's what I mean. Like that, I think people, when they think about confidence, they just think that it's like an overall thing. And like, guys, you have to choose what you want to be confident in, right? A lot of you guys are confident in your ability to game, play video games. That's great. But if that isn't helping you with your life, then why the fuck does it matter, right? You could be, this is my same thing with video games, like you could be the best, you could be literally better than Ninja at Fortnite. If you ain't streaming and making money from it, then what the fuck use is it? There's not one, right? So it's just one of those things. You got to make sure, like, when you guys are trying to, when you say you want to be more confident, you need to be very specific about what you want to be more confident in, right? You want to be more confident about your body. You want to be more confident around, you know, significant others or opposite sex. Do you want to be confident in your abilities at work? What do you want to be confident in? And then once you understand what you want to be confident in, what do you want? It's easy to figure out what you need to be doing in order to get those results. You know what I mean? Anyways, I'll get off that rant. I like to talk. That's the kind of stuff. By the way, podcast coming soon. I do have stuff in the works. Things are getting planned. As of right now, the first episode should be out by Thursday. So that's what we're planning for. I do want to have some guests. So I'll go ahead and say this too. If you are, this is for the fans, I'm going to offer it to you guys first. I'm going to try and get some people on this podcast. But if you are listening to this and you want free fitness advice, what we'll do is it's going to be called the fat loss audit. So we're going to do an audit on your fat loss, right? We're going to figure out what you're doing right, what you're doing wrong, and what you need to be doing to go in the right direction. We're going to do it live on a podcast. Not live, but we're going to do it on a podcast where I'm going to be posting it, right? So if you're up for that and you want some free advice from a professional in the field and you're willing to, there you go. And you're willing to put yourself out there, follow me on either TikTok or Instagram. You know, the link should be in the description. And then DM me a message and we'll get something set up. But that's something I'm going to try and start getting set up is literally fat loss audits like that. So you guys can understand like what a fat loss coach is actually looking for in regards to your health and your fitness and like you going in the actual right direction. But that's some of the stuff we're going to be working on with the podcast. So like that covering, you know, generic topics in fat loss to help you guys understand what the real science behind all that is. Try and have sources behind it. It's going to be fun. It's going to be a really cool thing. I plan on doing a lot of stuff with it. So first episode should be out Thursday, but 2 episodes a week, Tuesdays and Thursdays. The reason there's not going to be one this Tuesday is because I'm getting it all set up this week. So we're going to start with that, see how it runs. And if everything goes good, we'll keep going with it, man. I already have it planned to go ahead and go at least until July, no matter what. So it's going to be a fun new thing we're going to try out, and I'm going to really try and push on it. So anyways, that's all I got right here. I'm going to go get some abs in before I get too cold. Legs are burnt. But then I'll see you guys in the car. Ugh. Okay, excuse the mess in here. It's been a wild weekend. But got the post-workout meal. I decided to go ahead and switch things up now. I guess the game plan now is to go ahead and just do like, you know, pre-workout meals to start the vlogs and then post-workout meals to end the vlogs. I think it's a little bit different, and I can talk about nutrition a little bit, which is a big thing for me. We got some chicken and rice here with a little bit of ranch. Canned chicken, garlic, sea salt, rice and ranch. You do that, dude. And then got our supplements here. So what I've got here, this is just what I'm taking right now. All natural supplements. Most of these, all of these, you can find it just like a Walmart. So first things first, we'll get the gummies out of the way. I need to get more of these in gummy form. Gummies are so much easier to take, and I can't wait to take them. But magnesium citrate, Very easy, very necessary. The most efficient mineral in America. Mmm. And they taste delicious, dude. Mmm. Mmm. They're literally better than like classical gumdrops, in my opinion. It tastes really good. Be very careful. You take too much of that stuff, you will be on the toilet for a long time. It's the #1 ingredient in laxatives, so you guys be careful. Basic multivitamin, 1-a-days, just to cover the basics. Make sure you're getting all that. Make sure you chew these things really good, by the way. Whew. Takes a second to chew those up. Okay. Another big note, always make sure you guys are, whenever you guys are taking your supplements, it's really more for like fat soluble vitamins, but just in general, I usually take all of my stuff on like while I'm eating or right after my meal. You need a little bit of fats in your stomach to digest some of those fat solubles or fat soluble vitamins. And like vitamin D, for example, stuff like creatine, I'll take that whenever. I just like to go ahead and take it here because it's easy for me to remember because I'm like, oh yeah, I gotta take all of my supplements. So I just kind of like line up taking my supplements like right after either my pre-workout meal or my post-workout meals, whatever works best. For a little bit there, I was doing post-workout. I think now, well, right now I'm doing post-workout. But I was switching back to like pre-workout too. So I don't know, we'll see whatever I want to do, but it doesn't matter as long as you take them every day. We got creatine, fenugreek, zinc, vitamin D, of course, and then just fish oils, dude. The fish oils are freaking horse pills. We need this water. Easy money, dude. I almost tried to put that on there. It didn't work out. Anyways, that's all we got for the day's vlog. We'll keep this relatively short just to kind of make it easy on me, to be honest, but also because I kind of want to eat this. And, you know, after this, I do plan to have a 2-scoop protein shake. And that's pretty much it for the day. You know, it's like 5 o'clock, 5 p.m. I'll probably get that shake in 6:30, 7. And then I'll fast until my morning cardio is done, roughly around 9 a.m. So, you know, I like doing it that way, especially during the cut. During the bulk, too, I imagine I'll try and keep it that way. Guys, listen, getting 3,500 calories in, 4,000 calories in every day and still doing intermittent fasting for me is not hard. It's not hard at all. I just need y'all to understand that. Your boy could be a competitive eater. That's why I have no problem maintaining size. In regards to, you know, supplements and stuff I'll be taking then, I'm going to be looking into some test boosters for sure, I think. I don't know when I'll start taking those. Probably not until February. But, because just to start the bulk, I'm probably just going to start with the increase in calories and see what that does for me. But also, keeping testosterone levels in check is definitely going to be a huge thing so that I don't put on a ton of fat. That is definitely going to be something in the back of my mind. So this bulk's going to be fun. Like, it's going to be a fun time. I've never really done it. I plan on doing it for 4 to 5 months. I'm not sure exactly how long. It's somewhere between 4 and 5. I think 6 months would be a little bit too long to cut in time for the bodybuilding competition I plan on doing. I mean, if I took it real serious with the cut, real serious. 2 months. It would be 2 months. I don't know. We have time to figure out what we're going to do. So we'll say anywhere between 4 to 6 months in the bulking stage. You know, this was a 4-month cut. So we're looking at a bigger bulk, like a long bulk. So I'm really looking forward to this. I'm going to be fed. You know, I'm not going to have the low energy levels in trying to work, run a business, start a business. Oh my God, dude. It is rough. It's hard. It is hard. It's mentally draining. But not to say that bulking won't be mentally draining either, because I'll be going more intense in the gym for sure. But that being said, like, you know, as long as I keep my sleep in check, which, you know, you guys know how I am about that. Got to make sure I'm getting on that. As long as I'm doing that, I think we'll be good. But I'm going to eat this meal. You guys have a wonderful day. I'll see you guys tomorrow for chest day. Peace.